Morning, everyone. Morning, YouTube. I'm Diogo Naga, and today is my English immersion here in TalkTalk. TalkTalk is a safe environment to practice English conversation. It's a platform where we have the possibility to study and talking about another language like to Spanish, French, for example, maybe Italian and Mandarin. I'm not a teacher. Today is my seventh immersion like a student host, and I hope you appreciate for your moment. Nobody here is will make corrections in your speech or in your words. And today we have a conversation about what defines a good leader and can everyone be a leader? But first, we have we make a little personal presentation. My name is Diogo Naga. Like I said, I have been studying talking since June last year. I'm married. I have two boys, Lucas, who is 15 years old, and Rafael, who is 4 years old. I'm a commercial manager at insurance market, and I'm supported here in Brazil, global brokers. And that's it. I have been dedicating my little free time to practice English conversation. And I hope you enjoy this time. Daphne, can you uh, share your little presentation, please?
Yes, good morning, YouTube. I'm Daphne. I'm 29 years old. I'm married. I don't have children yet, but I have two lovely cats. I want to go to university here. For this, I need to improve my English and increase my vocabulary. And here is the best way to do it. And that's it. I like to spend my time with my family, friends, reading funny books and painting, and watching series and movies.
No, thank you, Daphne. And you, my friend Sidney, can you share with us a little presentation about yourself?
Okay, sure. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, people from YouTube. My name is Sidney. I'm 39. I'm 40 years old. I complete my 40s in the last week, maybe the last month, Monday. I work as an accountant. I have been working in this field for the last 22 years. I'm here on Talk Talk since October 2023. So I consider the TalkTalk a great conversational platform that we can improve our speaking skills together. I consider myself a dedicated familiar guy. I'm married with an incredible woman, and together we have a 7 years old boy that he make us on our toss with his energy and the curiosity. And I enjoy to have a moment to follow his growth because in his age, I think it's very important to it's an age that it's crucial to I think to strengthen our ties, our bonds together. So I think that's it. Thank you.
Nice. We have another student becoming here, but I think that we have a little problem. Rafael, can you hear me? I imagine not, because I admit accept here in our session, but maybe the process we don't have to enter here. I don't know, but let's go. Today it's good good subject for me. I like about to talk with growth in career, leadership, and today we have some points that I believe I really believe it's very good for my career. For example, is about leadership. And Sidney, what qualities do you admire most in a leader, professional leader, or like to one woman sports? I don't know. Or what is the most important for you in a leader?
Yeah, for me, uh, professionally talking, I think, there are a lot of positive points that a leader must be. I think not just to run a company. I think to be a leader in some area, but also to make the people to follow their instructions, to follow their vision. I think honesty is a important point. I think when we talk with others, I think the leader must show transparency, must show that they are not want to deceive the others, or making some promises that will be unrealistic. I think an accountability and the humility is are the two good points. I think when a leader it takes for itself a responsibility, and the try to track the staff tasks, for example. And I think it's to see that what the people are doing, if their work, the results of their work is positive or not. I think he is not to be in a place and doing things that not relate about the job, but to I think to follow what the people are doing and give them a support as well. And I think at last to be empathy. I think to have a good emotional intelligence, because in a workplace, it's a kind of environment that we always feel pressure. We always need to how can I say, to accomplish some deadlines. So it's important to maintain your calm. It's important to, I think, to understand that some people have a difficult, and they try to not just try to help, but try to improve the abilities of the staff, the people. So that's it.
Sure, I agree. Um, Normally, I like to define like two pillars for a great leader. For me, it's very important to have first respect, two empathy, and three communication. Respect because it's the first principle about the woman relationships in my opinion. Empathy because we have the word is the serve more love. It's more to attention about another's person's opinions and attitudes. And communication because it's the key of the success, because sometimes I can be a great woman, a great leader, but if I don't know communication with another people or personals, or to send my message for my team, for my client, for example. Don't matter. We have another ability, I guess, but it's not the really truthful for other people. And you, Daphne, what qualities do you admire most in a leader? Can you share with us your opinion?
Um, I admire who are honest, who work with the team, just in not just in give the orders, the instructions or critiques, but work together. The leader is educated, polite, who are transparent and don't is jealous of employees, but help everyone to grow. Because in my work, I realized that my leader is so jealous and cover or talent or abilities or take my work and say he did not give me the points, and this is so unfair. But I like who are a good example. The leader needed to have a good example and give the all the best.
Yes, nice. And for example, can you share a time when someone inspired you through their leadership, for example?
Um, mm, yes, yeah,
It's difficult.
it's
I
difficult to
mean,
say
yeah.
now.
When yesterday when I have prepared this immersion, I stay a lot of time for going to think about this question. It's normal.
Yeah, yeah. I admire, I inspire me who are humble. For example, I work at a store of the glass, and my leader clean the stores, and it inspire me because he didn't didn't to do it, but he was humble and the clean the store and helps the team, and the simple attitude inspire me to be humble even you are being the leader.
Mm, nice. I remember a lot of time when I was working my first multinational company. My friend in this time, it's more manager too, and he started a new course in English, and it's very difficult because the course it is presential, 5 days for a week, and isn't possible to talk in Portuguese in this school. We have the uh, class class book. I forgot the English, but uh, all the weeks we necessary to prepare one speech for share with the colleagues in our class. But it's very important for me this period and to give me a little base in English, for example. And I remember we have the this time my friend Flavio paid for me my first English bill at the course, because he said to me, Onaga, it's very important to learn English for your growth, for our careers. And yes, I talk it yet, but I need to better. And if you watch, I will pay for for first bill, because I want to you growth in your career, your develop, because it's really really important. And yes, he's my friend, but I in this time he's my manager. But I never imagined one woman, one friend, one colleague, one manager to more in unbelievable to pay your bucket one bill for your employed grouping like to learn English, do you know? And I'm so very grateful for you. If you watch one day, Flávio Zopelo, thank you for this. And you, CJ, can you share a time when someone or anything inspired you to feed their leadership?
Yeah, I have some examples. I think the first example was in my first job. I work in a company that it's a small company, and the my boss he had a good communication skills, and he always had this kind of uh, patience to teach the others about not just about the work, but about how to be a good leader, how to he want me to become a leader in the company. But that I worked there for 5 years, but the salary and the condition was not so good, was a little terrible, and the distance as well, because in those days I took around 2 hours to get the company. So 2 hours to go and 2 hours to return. 4 hours per day, it's very difficult. And but there I learned all the things about accountant to be an accountant. And this company, I went to other company that my boss he refused to do his job. I was the person who did his job for himself, but he had also a good communication skills, so he had that kind of way to speak with all the people in the company, with the commercial mark, with the commercial department, with the people, all the people. And I learned from him this kind how to improve these communication skills. And like you, Diogo, I had a situation. I worked with one of my best friends, and he always gave me a lot of hints and insights to be a good accountant. So that's it.
Thank you, Cindy, for sharing with us. And finally, our friend Rafael got
Yeah, I got
to
it.
yes, to arrive
Me too.
here in our immersion. We have a little problem with your access, but it's good. Rafael, thank you for to be here with us today. And can you little your short presentation and answer for us if can you share a time when someone inspired you their leadership too?
Okay, so very quickly, my name is Rafael. I'm 32. I've been living in, how I said that, in Europe for the last 4 years. I've been teaching at university in different subjects, and I'm here to also improve my English with you. To answer this question, I think that is very interesting. When I think about leadership, I know that's not limited to how say that work environment, but inevitably, to me, it's so related. It's the first time that I heard about leadership. It was in the work environment. So when I think about it, I think about my boss, the boss that I had in my life. And especially because I'm in the beginning of my career, I can say it's not it's something that I'm just a beginner, so I know that I will not receive a lot of money to do what I do. So the thing most important to me now is to work with people that I really admire, that people that inspire me, and I think that what I've been looking for, is people, leaders that are very good in their jobs. So to me, when they are very good in their jobs, they can, how say it, do it. So the most powerful tool that a leader had is to leader by example. So when someone can do it very well, their job, to me, it's the most important thing. So I can follow someone that I saw and I say, oh, this person, it's amazing their job. So to me, it's the most important thing. And I had some, how say it, leaders, professors, even how say it, boss in the lawyers that I admired. So when I lost this kind of admiration of my boss, it was the moment when I how say that examples like for example someone just moved it the people that I was there I was in a firm just because I was working with this guy and this guy just how say that go to another company. I decided to quit too because the salary was not the most important. I could find other places that when I will, how said, earn the same salary or even more. The most important to me was be with people that I have this feeling that I'm learning, you know. So to me, it's so important, especially now because I'm in the beginning of my career. So I think it's more about self development than of course, I'm not. It's so important salary. I have to pay my bills, but aside of that, it's not the most important because every job can I can afford my bills. So that's my contribution.
Very nice. And time, excellent time for your answer because you said you talked anything that I really believe. And for example, in public here, I admire you, for example, and Daphne to move for another country. When I was younger, I really wanted, I would to move for another country, but for me, it isn't possible. But I believe it's really important for your growth and for creating leaders because good leaders for me, we have necessary to experience about the life, you know. Yes, it's important experience about the process, your area, your product, anything. But life experience is the most important because we really to do or to share with your other people's, your team experiences, subjects. I don't know a lot of things should contribute for people's growth in learning during your life. And do you believe leaders was born or made during your life, for example?
To me, I don't believe that they are born. It's something that people we can construct and we can how say that become ourselves. Even how say that are good leaders in different subjects. Like you said, it's about experience, it's about knowledge, it's about how to say it, and in all these kinds, I believe that they we can build. It's not something that we are born. So these people that I admire. They are people that they work hard. They had many opportunities because no one can grow without opportunities, and they also take serious this opportunity. So I think that's about it. So it's something that everyone can be. I don't know if it's something that we have to think about too much or say that oh, I want to become a leader. Just but why we want to become a leader? I think that it's even more powerful. Oh, I want to help people. I want to, how I said, be good in this field because and I can help other people to do the same thing. So, but I think it's something that we can build, we can made, not just we're born.
Yes, and there are, for in my opinion, many factors, but it's possible to develop. You know, sometimes we have people that was born with some semi soft skills and to growth in uh, how long the life. any subjects or any another skills to construction a stronger professional or a stronger leader or maybe better, stronger woman, But yes, it's very possible, in my opinion, too. And you, Sidney, what you think about this? Do you believe in leaders was born or made?
Yeah, I think they both they can born with this kind of talent and also they can build it during their life. But I think the environment I think affected a lot this guy. I think when the people grow in an environment that we have incentivation, I have the people we live there, encourage them. I think to go on, I think to study, I think to improve some abilities, such as I think to leader the other. I think to be I think improves the empathy, to be honest, I think to take the responsibility for your life, for all the things, for yourself. I think this kind of things is a initial way that the people start to understand how to be a leader. I think all these things about leadership.
Yes, thank you. And you, Daphne, what can you share with us about this? Do you believe leaders was born or made?
Sorry, Soraya.
Do you believe leaders was born or made?
Yeah, I think is made because you need to grow up with the work. You need to make a lot of mistake and learn through the mistakes. You need to be more empathic and to learn how to deal the best way, how to deal with peoples, how to deal with the pregnant employees. I think it's so hard to be leadership because it's not easy. It's not easy to handle with the emotional peoples and to show results the same way. And you need to learn and grow up together with the team.
Yes, Angie, I don't know if you are or not, but or do you want to one day, for example, to be a leader, anything in your job or your business, our business, one day, for example? I don't know, but how do you usually influence or motivate others? Do you have a great type for me, for example?
Um, the motivation.
Yes, how, for example, do you usually influence or motivate others? Uh,
Mm,
Imagine your husband, your brother, I don't know, your colleagues, team, your employees, because it's different, like you said. Okay, the leaders, we can construction, we can influence to learning same soft skills or hard skills, but how we can influence?
I think you need to give a good example um, and give the please for people. Avoid complaining all the time because complain sometimes is it's dismotivated um, and cultivated high energy to be glad, happy, speak loud, um, and have a behavior that affect the people, like a good postura. I don't know.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, sure. You said a great word. I I forgot about this about behavior because I came, for example, like a leader to talk, for example, with you different with Rafael. It's maybe can be more different about Sydney. It's important we have this perception about how my behavior can influence others and how it's most important others seeing about my behaviors. Yes, a great point. Anyway, Rafa, what do you share with us about this? How do you usually influence or motivate others?
Yeah, I think that to me it's so important. How said to be connect with people that I really want to motivate and that I want to influence because it's important in life to influence and motivate others. I think if you even when we are not doing something, you're made a part of a life of others, so it's a kind of influence. So the first thing to me is to know yourself and know others. To be interested, really interested in the others' opinions, others' lives, others' problems, because just like that, you can really know how you can help them, how you can influence them and motivate them. Other thing that is I totally agree with Daphne. So you have to maintain your positivity because in my opinion, because on the other hand, we will be a bad influence, not someone that really want to help and trying to find a solution. You're just saying some because it's different to be positive. It's not. It doesn't mean that you will be just someone that say, "Oh, our life is everything is good." That's not a real problem. No, you have to be empathic and try to understand. Oh, it's a real challenge, but you have to try to bring a solution. So something that I really want to try to do is to be not try to influence people or motivate people in something that I don't do in my own life. So it's something important too. And the second in the second hand is to know that everyone is different, like you said, Joe. So try to understand the others and know how what are their values and you can motivate them and influence them based in their values, not in your own values. So and to me, it's so important to try actively try to do it with people that we really cares about. So if you don't care about someone, don't how say that you don't have how said reasons to do it actively. You can be an influence for someone, but in the end you don't know just with your own life. But the real influence, the real motivations, I think that is more powerful. It's real when you have this connection and you know these people and you think, oh, I can help them in this area because, for example, I'm an expert. In my case, for example, I know about how to pass in exams to enter in a good university. It's something that I achieved in my life, so I can help how say that the young people in a side. I know what is to be there, and I remember, so I can help them. And but I will not do just with people that I don't know. I have to connect with them to really know because nowadays I don't know what they face in their history. So that's it to me.
Nice, thank you, Rafa. And yeah, sometimes anyone can want only a little hug. It's not necessary to talk nothing, but one attitude, one hug, for example, it's enough.
I
It's
totally
great
agree.
about yes, it's great. Think about the simple points. It's nice. And you, Sidney, how do you usually influence or motivate others?
Yeah, I totally agree what you said, guys. I think to have a professional posture, professional behavior, I think for towards that the people used to, I think in the professional environment, in the workplace, I think about to be like Rafael said, to be empathic. I think empathy is a kind of thing as well to influence the others. I think to transmit a good vibes, good energy, uh, and not try to treat the others differently. I think it happens in most of the time when you are working in a company that most people they treat, for example, their bosses or their superior different to their others, for example, and they don't give a lot of attention in the people there. They work in a, I think, in a low position, for example. They are assistants. So I think when we treat everyone the same way, when we give attention for everyone, I think it also motivate and influence them to, I think, to stay with you and then in a positive way, I think, to follow the company's objectives.
Yes, Andy, I know if you're have the team in your job, yes. How many people do leadership today?
Yeah, but I have a staff of 3 people that
Okay.
work with me.
And for you, what's the difference between leading and managing in your view?
Yes,
Because
I
we,
think,
yes. Go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
let me see. Managing for me is I think it's more about I think, to follow that the people are doing, to, I think, to evaluate or assess their work. I think a leading is more involving, it's more complex. I think because we are not just a worker. We are, in the final, I think we are human beings, and we have also personal problems. And I think when we have a good leader, I think leading is a kind of ability that the people can, I think, deal with a human being, not just a worker, you know? I think it's the difference.
Yes, I'm question because last year, uh, I'm doing little special course at my company. It's presential course, and when I mean I don't have choose, I'm necessary to do this course, do you know? And the subject is about leadership with the purpose and happiness. And when I look for the course, the subjects, and we have like two materials about these days. Well, it was 5 days during the 1 month. This course, it's intensive. All days, 8 hours. The course, and now in this moment, we have this question for me. The consultant asking for me, Onaga, for you, what's the difference between leader and management? No, I said for me, not it's equal because the leader and manager is the same. But the teacher, the counselor, ask for us. It's funny. Leadership is inspiring. 100% inspired. You know, because your employer, your colleagues, anyone you learn see in you the behaviors, the attitudes, the soft skills is mainly to manage like to or today I need to take look in my emails for 1 hour. After I need to do the report for our headquarter, for example, uh, managing my time, managing how the people to do the vacation, schedule, and this the special difference. One leader with happiness, leadership with the inspiration. And yes, today, I agree with the consultant because when you start the course, I don't imagine the course about purpose of the happiness, how to leaders, purpose of the happy. It's different thing about this. And you, Daphne, what do you think about this? What's the difference between leading and managing in your view?
Yeah, I think the leader developing the relationship with the employees and inspire you, look at your eyes, try to understand better and try to help you. You almost feeling part of the family of the leader. You like so much them. And the other way, the measure is it's leader
What?
and
Hmm.
okay. The measure is hard. You don't like to see him, and it despite you the anxiety. You start to feeling panic. You can't sleeping well. You worry so much to be in the work, and I think this is different. I think it's better to be a good leader.
Yes, and then when we have the leader or we tried to be a good leader, for example, we have another side to have more responsibility, more pressure. In sales, it's very common. Press for the results, the milestones uh, for example, is the budget for many companies, and it's for me always a milestone for develop because yes, I'm a person we have a lot of responsibility. I'm responsible, but pressure it's complicated because sometimes the points or the things uh, we can to influence, but is nothing in your hands a lot of times to do or to construction or to change the process or to change the another people. It's complicated, but thank you for sharing with us. And think about a great leader. What kind of leader? Rafa, you answered the last question, do you know? Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
No
please.
problem, no problem. That's
No,
no,
go
was
ahead,
I.
go ahead.
Okay, very, very, very fast. I totally agree with Daphne. I think that is the
Mhm.
different is the leading. It's something that we are trying to inspire other people's, and we have to think about leadership like something that you bring everyone in your how say that influence sphere. So that one that you have in your team to go to with you with the same mentality, with the same how say that goal. So this is to me leading because leading it's something like how said that this verb to lead. It's related to me like how said to drive. It's to pick people in one place and a point A and said drive them to a point B. So when in to do it, you have to be empathic. You have to connect with people to pay attention many things. So you have to know everyone that is with you and try to how say it to inspire them and telling them that it's good for everyone do this or that. So and listen and their opinions too. And it's different to managing. Managing it's more general. It's something that we were just how say it. Not just, but it's hard to manage. I think managing it's a kind of how say it, an ability that a good leader have to how say it, have that how said you have to, a good leader have to manage your people, but manager it's more general. It's just how say it give different tasks for different people and organize the work, organize not just the work, the activities, but a good leader will do it and that different how say it, thinking about the abilities, the desires of your how say it, the people that are the members of your team. So I think that is the really difference. Leading have this motivation, this goal specific to create a community, to create something how said very close and understand the desires and inspire others. Manager can be something different, can be just how say it. Oh, you have to do this, that. So they are more individuals that work together, that do something together than a group. So that's my opinion.
Nice. And think about the leaders you have met in your life, for example. What's the worst characters you have seen in one leader? Maybe your leader or not, one public person, don't necessarily
Mm,
to give the names, for example, but
no,
what the
no.
worst characters?
Yeah, I think the worst. It's hard to say the worst, but I can say just one. But I can think about many things like how say it, someone that don't do it, just say. So we cannot. To me, it's so important. Someone that really how say it, know how to do it. Even if he, and that you know that when they are talking to you to do something, it's because they know that it's important to do, and they can show you that's important. So and it's so easy to realize. So because there are, I had in my life many people show that was just how say it, people that oh they are the boss and I was the employee, so they can just tell me oh do that, do this, but it was not a kind of leadership, it was just a kind of management, and we feel, especially when you're not someone experienced, we need this kind of thing. Oh, the people that will take you and say, "Oh, bro, come to me, with me. In fact, come with me, and we will do it together. I will show you how to do." So, a good leader, worst thing, that's it. Someone that really thinks that they are very good and that they don't have this ability, and they think they are how say that superior for and or others. They are not listen. They don't show their vulnerabilities, because I think that someone that is very good leader can say, "Oh, I will choosing you because you're better than no matter one here to do it, or because I need you." So they show that, oh, I really need you. It's not just you need me. I need you too. So I think this is something that when they don't do it, when they do the opposite, it's the worst thing that how said someone that want to be a leader to do. So can do.
Oh, thank you, Rafa. Yes, you are right. And one time, unfortunately, I have seen leadership imposing like to a truth. It's for me, it's unbelievable. It's oh, crazy, terrible. But she, not for me, but she another guys, and I remember very easy how it's possible to work in environmental with this person. It's uh, unbelievable. Okay. And you, Sydney, what worst characters you have seen in a leader?
Yeah, I think like Rafael and you said, I think some people they can I say it, but they used to treat us like a machine. They don't see us like a human being or a profession. Like Rafael said, they used to give you instructions, but they don't explain you the importance of it, how important your role or your work in the company. I think when this kind of guys, they don't have responsibility in their jobs or in the department, and they use transfer the responsibility for others, and they use you like a kind of tool to maintain their positions. I think, yeah, there are a lot of bad characteristics that some leader had. Uh, that's it.
Okay, my friend, thank you. For finish, Daphne, can you share your opinion if you what worst artist you have seen?
Who stole the others or harmful the environment or
Yes.
who gave the panic attack in the employees. I think that if you have the choice to do the best, try to do the best, but not choose to to worse the other days.
Yes. Thank you, Daphne. Thank you, guys. We don't have more time, but I want you to um, appreciate your presence here with me. And that's it. Thank you for to be here, and I hope you next Friday 6 a.m. Bye bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
guys. Have
Thank
a
you,
great
Bye.
time.
guys. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.